Hello, Cancer. How are you doing today? This is your friend Ace, also known as Astrological Creative Experience. I hope you're doing well. I am here to do a financial tarot reading for the month of August, and I have already done your end of July love readings, so check that out on the channel. I am going to announce a giveaway. I'm about halfway to 100 subscribers. I am going to be doing 10 free personal readings at 100 subscribers, and at the 100 subscriber mark I will be putting out a video letting everybody know that we reached our goal, and that is the video that we will be picking the winners off of. So if you are not subscribed, please do so if you feel like it. I am very excited to do this and help out in any way, shape, or form. And I'm thankful for your time, effort, and energy here on my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I have already pre-shuffled the cards. I would like to set the intention that my energy and my situations do not affect the reading in any way, shape, or form. I am here to read the cards. I am here to be a channel for spirit and guide you in whatever way that spirit intends you on going. Whatever information that you're needed in this read, I hope that you get it. And without further ado, let's get into your reading. All right, so we do have a Eight of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. So since this is intended for finances, the overall reading is that you are walking away from something and your luck is going to be changing in a situation. So maybe don't do this by any means. Do not do this. Do not quit your job because of the tarot video. But if you have already been thinking about quitting your job and finding other places of work, I see other places of income or a new job coming in for you. Something that's going to be abundant, and you're going to feel lucky to get this job. Right now, I feel like with him sitting on the rock, though, I feel like this is you looking out into the world for new opportunity. So you haven't necessarily taken action yet, but you're really close to taking action because all it takes is for you to stand up here. So I do feel like you haven't necessarily walked away from a position yet, or you may be waiting on certain situations to turn in your favor before you leave. Or you have maybe you have been left out in the cold by a job and something better's coming in for you. I do feel like you are going on a new journey towards something that's going to be more fulfilling. The interesting thing I'm picking up here, though, is the moon card, or the moon in the background, and the intent on the moon. I feel like this is you intending on finding something for yourself, because the moon card in the tarot deck is a representation of Cancer, which is your sign that we're reading for. So I feel like you are intending on finding something more suitable for you, something that's more emotionally fulfilling, or seems like it's more your path compared to just a pay the bills type of job. I do feel like there is a lot of knowledge here with the books. This is something very um, I feel like this is more so going to be something that is your path, your destiny. I'm not feeling like this is from one job to another. I feel like this is something that you're going to be passionate about. You're going to want to learn. There's four books here. Um you're going to be at the top of the wheel here. So if you have had interviews and you haven't heard anything yet, expect communication from whoever you interviewed with, and I do feel like you were probably going to be the victor or chosen out of the people who interviewed. I am seeing a lot of wings here, and wings represent flight, so maybe you have to go a distance, especially with the Eight of Cups as a traveling card. Maybe you have to travel for work, or this is also potentially saying that you are ready for flight. You are ready to jump into a new career or a new situation. All right. Well, that was very in depth. Normally, I don't get super in depth answers off of the overall energy, but I just really had to peel back the layers there. Also with the wheel here in the center, this is somewhat of a coin, right? If you look at it on the card, it looks somewhat like a coin. And what I'm feeling here is that this is going to be a well-paying position. Okay, let's see how this reflects in the reading. Give me a card for Cancer's past. Cancer's past position at work, please. Cancer's past position at work. There we go. Five of Swords. It did take a while for that to come out, so I was feeling as I was pulling those out is somewhat of like stagnant energy, and this is the second card where the person is sitting down in your reading. So maybe you have felt like stuck or stagnant in a situation that isn't fulfilling. Maybe there's a lot of conflict at the workplace that you were at. Maybe a lot of drama. The swords are also a card of knowledge. So maybe it seems like you have gathered all the knowledge that you feel you can obtain from work, and now it's kind of just become mundane. It isn't something that you feel like you could progress any further in, which is why you are bored and seemingly discontent here. Um, that's what I'm getting off these cards. This card traditionally talks about conflict, so maybe a lot of drama and conflict in your past situation. We also do have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck, two fives. Fives are representations of change. Also, the moon under the Five of Cups, the moon is your card. So there's changes coming in for you, Cancer. I don't usually when I'm pulling cards like this, I don't usually get the bottom of the deck. I am just being guided to do certain things. So I just wanted to bring that out and make it aware that these are things that you should probably pay attention to, because I wouldn't just normally bring these into the reading like that. Give me a card for Cancer's present. Six of Swords. So you are progressing. You are going from the 5 to the 6. The Six of Swords talks about moving from rough waters to calm waters, from um, turbulent times to more stable beginnings. I keep on yawning, and though I do work hard and I am somewhat tired, it has been a long day. I'm feeling like maybe you're just bored of the past situation. You're tired of dealing with the past, or you no longer feel excited about the past for your job position. The Six of Swords is a card of victory. You are moving forward um, with your journey, and you are carrying these swords of knowledge with you to your journey. So I feel like the last or the sixth sword here, it was possibly a challenge that you had to step away or move on from this. Maybe it hasn't been easy finding a new position or moving on from a position. Maybe you met some really great people, and you didn't want to have to leave those people. Maybe you felt like you betrayed those people by leaving, but I do feel like this is something that's going to make you feel good and happy. Also, the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. You are going to be working hard. So it is also a card of apprenticeship. So maybe you are going into an apprenticeship. Um, he also has a hammer and a like a clamp here for forging things. So maybe you are working in like the metal industry. Very interesting message there. Give me a card for the future. Eight of Swords. So you went from the 5 to the 6, skipping the 7, straight to the 8. There is another 6 here, 6 of Pentacles. There is going to be balance coming into the situation. In the future, you are going to be going through a period, and I don't think this is a long-lasting period. I think this is some anxiety about moving forward into something new. I think this is that you feel trapped in your head or trapped in the position from the old, or that you are afraid that you are not in the right field, or that this isn't something that's going to bring you the gains that you're looking for. I do feel like this is a short period though, because you can literally just untangle yourself and take the blindfold off. I feel like you're just going to be kind of trapped in your head about it. And when this happens, I'm getting guided to let you know that you just need to be aware of it, that you're aware of your thoughts trying to hold you back, because you are good enough, and this is something meant for you here with the Wheel of Fortune. It isn't something just coincidental. This is something brought into your path for you. So just be aware of the anxiety and the feelings coming up with that anxiety, and just allow them to be and release them, because that's going to make this period end shorter. Give me a card for the potential outcome for Cancer, please. We have the Judgment card. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Four of Swords. So that is very interesting that we go from the 4 to the 5 to the 6 of Swords. 4, 5, 6. This is something destined, aligned for you. This is going to be a progression. Also, I'm getting guided to say, if you're not sure of the 4, 5, 6 meaning, check out the angel number. The angel number, I'm sorry, for 4, 5, 6 in Google. You can look it up and figure out what your angels are trying to tell you from that. But I am sensing a a stage of progression here. You are moving forward. You are no longer going to be stagnant or trapped in a situation. Maybe this is saying that you need to rest. So maybe before you get into the situation, before you jump into this work, because you are going to be working hard with the Eight of Pentacles that we've seen earlier, maybe get your rest up, and really rejuvenate so that you could start fresh. You know, just release everything. Um, the Artist is a extra card in this deck, talking about the ability to create your dreams, manifest what it is you are wanting into your life. Uh, he is drawing a picture of what his dream is. So your dream here is growth, and with the 4, 5, 6, I do see growth here. For the potential outcome, we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card talks about resurrection, or also completions. There is a ending of the cycle, and it is going to be a beginning of a new cycle, something that I feel is going to be more fulfilling for you. Something that's going to make you happy. This lady has a smile on her face. Um, she seems very content and relaxed. She doesn't seem stressed out. You are ascending into a new level here. You are moving up the ladder. You are leaving the people that do not serve your growth behind, and do be careful of them in any way, shape, or form. I'm not saying be paranoid, but these people do look like they are trying to grab and like keep you down a little bit. So maybe these could be potential coworkers, possibly people that have brought conflict, trying to hold you back and keep you down from ascending. Very interesting message off of that card. Uh, yeah, I do see there is a ending of a cycle though. Clarify the Five of Swords. We have the Justice with the Devil in reverse. I always check. There's the Eight of Pentacles again. So you have been working hard for sure. Um, I always make sure that I put my cards back upright so I don't have any reversals in the deck at the time of readings. So that is very significant that that card did come out in reverse. Um, okay. Interesting. Well, we have the Four of Swords here and the Four of Swords here. I stopped because I wanted to clarify, and I heard that I hadn't clarified anything here yet. It just also so happened that we have Four of Swords here. So there is a lot of resting that needs done. This could also be a card of faith. Maybe just have faith that this is going to work out, that this is going to progress and move forward, and that this is something that there's a Judgment card as well. So you have Judgment, Judgment. Um, yeah. There is a ending of a situation and you are going to be ascending to a new position, but definitely get your rest. Heal and meditate is really great for you at this time. So with the Five of Swords, we have the Justice and the Devil in reverse. This is talking about balance and justice being served in the situation. So whoever it is that was a problem in the past position, um, I feel like the scales are getting balanced, and maybe their karma is that they lose you here because you are detaching yourself from the situation. You are cutting yourself from the situation with this sword. You are not allowing this to have a negative impact on you. Maybe you were a workaholic at a certain point in your career, and now you have really just switched up and started saving your energy instead of just constantly working OT and grinding it out and doing all this and doing all that because you are aware of um, how toxic that position is for you. There is a balancing here with the energies. And that could also be that you may put in your 2 weeks notice, right? And things might start calming down. And I'm feeling like that is somewhat of a facade. Like maybe people are gonna start being nicer to you, or they might offer you a little bit of extra money to keep you, or there's gonna be some management come in and possibly deal with some of the issues that you've had. But I feel like it's a facade that the devil is portraying that he isn't toxic anymore. But in all reality, you are understanding of the position here, and it's not going to change just because you're deciding to move forward. So I feel like moving forward is the best option here for you. Okay, clarify the Six of Swords, please. The Moon, choosing yourself. That's literally the message I got off of that as soon as I pulled it. Um, Possibly secrets being exposed from the other position. Um, hmm. Also, I'm seeing energy from this tower to that tower, saying that you are going from one position to the next. Doesn't matter what direction you're going, you are moving from one to the other. Also, I'm being drawn to the water here at the bottom. This is a very healing aspect. And with the 2-4 swords talking about needing to rest and rejuvenate, maybe you need a spa day. Just really self-indulge on rest and healing before you move. But I do feel like the main message, the main clarifying here is that you're choosing yourself. You're not going back to whatever it was in the past, and you are moving forward. Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. We also have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. I am guided to talk about it. Listen to your intuition during this time of stress and anxiety that you are in. Just have faith and trust that this is going to be something that brings you the stability you're looking for. That you are going to be where you're wanting to be at the end of this, or at a certain point in time of this, you're going to be very well off and abundant. Not saying that you're not already, it's just that you are going to really be seeing the fruits of your labor and the growth here from this situation, this new work situation. Clarify the Judgment, please. Clarify the Judgment. We have the Knight of Swords. So we also have the Five of Swords here, bookending the Five of Swords here. There is a closing of a cycle, and this is saying that you are cutting off very swiftly the past situation, and you are moving in your direction towards your happiness, towards your stability. You are moving away from conflict as well. So you took the sword, the only sword you really need. It only takes one sword to kill, right? You don't go into battle with 35 different swords. That's just too heavy. You take the one sword of knowledge, and I'm getting that is the knowledge of truth and choosing yourself. Um, yeah, I feel like you're just really done. You also see the gray clouds here and the gray clouds here with the blue background here. This is you just getting out of the situation. This could be the past resurfacing since it is here. And you are really seeing that you don't want to go back to that, and you don't want to continue that cycle, which is why Judgment is ending here, ending the cycle. So you are cutting off the past and moving forward towards your ascension. Well, Cancer, that was quite the very in-depth reading. Um, so many layers got pulled back on that, and it blows my mind every time I do tarot readings. What messages I get, because I'm aware that a lot of these cards, the messages that I'm saying, um, isn't necessarily what the cards mean. So it's very interesting to see these things kind of come together and resonate. So if these messages resonated with you, let me know. Um, Without further ado, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for watching this reading with me. And if you ever need anything, feel free to reach out in the comments. I am your friend Ace, and I would love to connect with you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great month of August. By the way, August is my birthday, born August 3rd. I'm a Leo. So, yeah, maybe that subscribe button looking a little bit more juicier now. Thank you so much for watching, Cancer. I appreciate you.